Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, hasn't it? I have been missing in action and I am really sorry. I'd like to say thank you to everyone that came up to me at the game fair to say hello. It was lovely to see you all. I am sorry that I haven't posted anything. Obviously, being a shooting channel, I post during the season. It is now the start of September. Sam and I have just arrived on a shoot, a Partridge day, obviously. We're doing 2 back-to-back days, so we are staying at a lodge tonight and then we're out again shooting tomorrow. It is dry. It has rained, but it is now dry. So I'm going to take you with us for the 2 days and for the evening. Hopefully get some good footage, hopefully get to show you everything that's going on, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So let's crack on. We have just completed the first drive. I didn't manage to get any footage. It all happened ever so quickly. We're a few minutes late when we arrived. So we're in the vehicles and obviously double gunning, getting all the cartridges out, getting everything set up and walking up a humongous hill for the first drive of the 2025-26 season. I was a little bit out of puff. And then it all started very quickly. Didn't really have time to set the camera up. So we're just arriving at the second drive. So I will set my tripod up this time and I will get some footage. But we did load 121. So we shot 121 cartridges, which was the most out of all 8 pegs.
For about 10 birds.
Yeah. Oh, I think you got more than that, babe. On our way to the second drive. The rain has stopped in time for the second drive. I have got about 250 cartridges in my loader's bag and in an additional bag, gripstick, empties bag, and Samuel is carrying the guns, both guns. That is what I call winning. Look at Samuel with his stick. What a dude.
What's wrong with my stick? Look.
It's a very nice stick.
Pheasant and a grouse.
And it's got a cigar holder in it. You couldn't be more bougie if you tried. Shots, well done. Thought I'd just spin you round where we've just stopped for 11s. It's very, very pretty. The rain has now stopped. That was a very, very, very soggy drive. The 11s defender is there with everyone stood round. We have just had sausages and some skewers, and I have just had a Bailey's coffee, which was lovely. Obviously loading. I don't really drink when I load, but tonight at the lodge I will have a bit of tipple. We have just finished the third drive. As you can see from my coat, that was really, really soggy. It seems to rain every time we get to the start of a drive, and then as soon as we're back in the car, it's still raining a little bit, but it's like spitty rain, so it's not that bad. But we are going back for lunch now, and then we've got the 4th drive after lunch. I might just add that on that third drive, we were peg 1, and we had a hill like that to walk up. And I've been taking about 300 cartridges with me, which sounds like overkill, but I had about 250 in my loader's bag, so I've got a large loader's bag, and then I might have had 225 in there actually. Then I've got 3 boxes of 75 of 25, which gives me 75, so 300 overall. And it's quite heavy for the first day of the shoot season. I've walked up so many hills fully loaded. I feel like a pack horse, like a donkey. But we're going back to the lodge now to have some lunch, to get dried out, to get some refreshments, and then we're on to the 4th and final drive of the day, and fingers crossed it doesn't rain. This is the drive up to the lodge. Look at all the fezzy wezzies. Lots of fezzies. Cute little bridges. The topography around here is really, really good. Look at them all, chilling out. Obviously it's September. Yeah. Yeah, there's one up there. Look at the view. Oh, it's steep down there, look. That's where we've just come from. Oh, hell.
Great place. Yeah.
Lunch is served.
Still getting in front of you. It's driving Dermot on them. Right, I remember.
What's happening here?
Yeah.
I look smart for the camera.
So I go up.
I bet.
We've come this far. That's good.
We have just finished the 4th and final drive of the day. As you can see from the state of my hat, it was wetter than an otter's pocket. Look at the colour change in my tweed. It absolutely chucked it down. It's still raining now. Of course it's lighter because we've just finished. But we had one day last season that was that wet, and I had to change out of breeks into waterproof trousers, and that was pretty much today. However, I have got waterproof breeks on, so that was a saviour. But it was so wet that I'm not sure how much footage I've got because, so I do apologise for that. My phone turned itself off. Obviously we were double gunning, I was loading, so I couldn't go and sort it out. But I think my phone's gone, nah, do you know what? It's too wet, I'm gonna turn off to save myself. But we finished for the day today. We are just going back for a little bit of a recap, and I'm guessing like a coffee and maybe a tipple. We are staying tonight at the lodge, which is a treat because we normally head on home and then I'm the chauffeur. So tonight I can have a beverage or two, and then we are back again tomorrow on another shoot, which is part of this group. And so hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be drier. If it does rain, I just hope it doesn't pour it down like it just did. But let's go on for the recap and let's go and dry out because I am soggy, very, very soggy. We have just arrived at the lodge and it's absolutely beautiful. How lovely is this? Oh wow. That's very, very pretty. Oh wow. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very smart. How wonderful. This is so smart. Wowee. I like this as well. That's pretty cool. It's our room for the night. Very, very smart. One happy chappy. Result. Our room's up there. All rooms down there. Got a full-on bar. Let's go get some drinks. This place is absolutely Beautiful. It's a roaring fire going. Look at that. Wow.
No, unfortunately not. They're hung for about 2.5 years. So,
This is hung for 2.5 years?
yeah.
Really?
In a cage in Spain, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it'll be air dried over a long period
Air
of time.
dried Parma ham, hung for 2.5 years in a cage in Spain, is now making its way onto my plate. Very, very lucky. Thank you very much. We have got red mullet to start. Dinner is served. Wowie. Good morning. We are now on day 2 of our back-to-back days on Exmoor. We've just arrived at the lodge. They're just about to pull pegs and have their little welcome talk and about safety and all that jazz. So I'm letting them crack on with that. It is dry today. It's not raining. Fingers crossed. I did say I didn't want it to rain. So fingers crossed it does stay dry. When we were driving from the lodge that we stayed at last night to the shoot lodge now, it did absolutely pour it down. Not like a little bit of rain, like it absolutely chucked it down. And then Exmoor being Exmoor, you can drive one side, chucking it down. 5 minutes up the road, snowing. 10 minutes up the road, rainbows. 5 minutes up the road, and it's raining. So Exmoor is in its own little weather zones in little pockets because of the valleys and the lay of the land and how things work. If you've been here shooting before, you'll probably know that. But yeah, so let's hope today is a very good day, a nice dry day, because everything was a little bit soggy last night. Obviously we're on the Partridge, it's September. I don't know what the bag is at the moment. But I'm going to take you with me on another day and let's see how that goes. We have just finished the first drive. It absolutely chucked it down when we arrived. It was so bad. It was pouring it down. It was too wet for me to get my camera out and film. And then as soon as we started shooting, we had blue skies and loads of sunshine. We were blinded by it. That's how sunny it was. So I'm just going to pan you around and show you what the first drive actually looks like. Obviously you can see we're in a valley. It's very lovely here. I'll just pan back and hopefully I'll be able to get some footage from the second, third and fourth drive. But it has been so soggy today and yesterday that it's unbelievable. We were getting sunburnt by 33-degree heat a couple of weeks ago. But let's just pan around and I'll just show you what it looks like here. That's where we were on peg. We've just got little bridges to walk along because it's a little bit foggy. But the birds were coming off of here. You can see it's a little bit overcast. That is the big rain cloud that has just plastered us in buckets of rain. So we're all a little bit soggy, but hopefully it will stay overcast and dry for the rest of today. But yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? You can see the big reservoir there. But look, it was we were all getting sunburnt a couple of weeks ago, and now look how wet it is. I do love the autumn, but by gosh, what a change in a couple of weeks. Crazy, right? Just look how beautiful and blue the skies are now that we've finished the first drive, and we've stopped for refreshments. Typical, isn't it? This happened yesterday as well. The sun's out, and we are on the second drive, just about to start. There is Samuel, and there's
Samuel let Lea Lea walk on again.
Well, I was talking, you see, and I didn't quite realise that the peg was just here. I thought it was a bit further on, like we were last time. And
Was Samuel going to say anything?
no, you just let me walk.
Chat, chat, chat.
You're making out I talk a lot. I don't talk that much. I only got about 10 metres and then realised that he'd actually stopped. But everyone is getting pegged out. It's sunny now. Probably going to rain in about 5 minutes just as we start shooting. Hopefully it won't, and hopefully it'll be dry. But you never know. But blue skies. Oh, see how deep this is. It's not that bad. We're on our way to the third drive and it's dry again, it's dry again. It's not raining. So much more fun when it's not raining. I don't mind how cold it is, if it snows, if it's frosty. It snow's not ideal, but the rain does make everything more difficult. So everyone enjoys themselves more when it's sunny and when it's fine weather. And it is fine weather. I mean, look, the sunshine, perfect. No one's walking quickly to Peg. We're all fully loaded. They're going up a very gradual hill. I have got about 225 cartridges, if not 250, on my shoulder. It's quite heavy. Hopefully Sam will be quick to shoot because it makes it so much lighter and it's less weight for me to carry. Let's just point out how well trained Samuel is, carrying his own guns. That drive was absolutely brilliant. The sun shone, loads of birds, very good peg. We were peg 6, so sort of in the middle, but not splat bang in the middle. But we had so many birds over us. That was brilliant. And if you've done a partridge day before, you'll know that the flushes that come over can be pretty spectacular. And that was good. Cute doggy. Very, very, very good. You probably will notice that I have got some SWAT comms on. Some electronic ear defenders. I bought the SWAT comms. These are Activates. I bought them at the game fair. I looked at them for a while. I really wanted some electronic ear defenders. One to protect my ears properly because I was using foam earplugs, which aren't really ideal. I also wanted to be able to hear instructions and what the gun I was loading for was saying. So I invested in these and I'm very pleased with my investment. These are the green ones. This isn't an advert for them in any way, shape or form. I just think if there's a product that's good, I should tell you, and I'm telling you. So if you do some loading or you do some shooting, it's really good. They're also, this bit here, touches your ear, is gel. And it's so comfy compared to foam. Not uncomfortable, and for girls, I do wear earrings obviously, and there's no rubbing. They are very comfy. Yeah, I think we're off for lunch now. Don't know what we've got for lunch, but I think we're getting back in the vehicles, loading up and heading off for some lunch. We've just had 11, so I'm a little bit full, but let's see what room I have got left to fit some extra bits and bobs in my belly. All set up for lunch. Lunch is served.
Knew I should have brought a coat. How?
Whoa.
got to be the most amount of partridge I've ever seen on one drive.
I've never seen anything like it. Day shooting complete. We finished, you can tell by the state of my hair and my hat, we've got very wet. That last drive absolutely chucked it down at the start, and then it was very dry. I've never seen partridges like it. The flurries were, the flushes were absolutely amazing. Never quite seen anything like that. I did run out of cartridges. We got through 187 that I picked up. We ran out. He ran me out. There were a couple of other loaders that ran out as well. I wasn't the first. One of them actually came up to me and said, "Can I have some of your cartridges?" I was like, "I don't have any more to give," because normally you do about 100 on that drive, but this year things have changed and it was absolutely spectacular. So no one expected that many birds. It was magnificent. Everyone's had such a cracking time. That's 2 days to start the season off on the Partridge, which have been absolutely amazing. The hospitality's been brilliant. The company's been amazing. We've had a whale of a time. Yes, it's been soggy, but it's England. It happens. But I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot. I'd love to read your comments as well and reply. And I hope that you will enjoy it. And I will see you again soon, and it won't be that long next time. See you later.